Welcome back, everybody, to Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. Now, let's see, gotta get some stuff underway before we go to the next chapter. Gonna get some parts to Zeta Gundam, because I like him. Let's see. Magnet coating works perfectly. And we don't really have anything else other than, I think it's a repair kit, so yeah, might as well leave that. And nothing big. Let's see. Oh, Gundam. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's see. As you are aware, Project Aegis is basically a giant shield created by a global network which is capable of covering the Earth to defend the Earth from the oncoming shockwave caused by the last fight on the Balmer War. Man, Satomi looks weird. Don't know who that guy is? Okay. Wow, no matter how you put it, it looks like the most ludicrous countermeasure I've ever heard of. Well, the idea of covering the Earth sphere in a giant shield is pretty far-fetched. But that was initially designed as a countermeasure in the Balmer War to deal with the possibility of a real alien invasion. So what's the reason why the lunar microwave station was built? For an energy source? I thought it was pretty absurd myself when I first heard it when I first heard of it at the DC headquarters. It sounds like Dr. Bien intended to battle the Arrogators with the SDF as a spear and Project Aegis as a shield. Of course, one of the originally proposed the idea was the scientific genius in the DC named Dr. Edmond. Sorry if I'm gonna burp. I met him 4 years ago in the DC EOT summit, but I haven't seen him at all since then. At any rate, the Operation Protective Screen proposal was the project's basis. That's the DC for you. They must have had tons of ideas besides that one, right? Yeah, they also had an artificial hibernation facility that works to preserve the seeds of mankind. Kind of like the moon cradle below the lunar surface near Von Braun. I think that's a real life thing, too. Yeah, but I think it's just plant seeds and stuff like that. Alright. By taking our time limit into consideration, Project Aegis is the most reliable plan we have. However, Professor, the simplest theories are often the most difficult to implement. In concrete terms, there's only been so many satellites equipped with a gravitational shield and deployed in lunar orbit at 128 points, like a constellation. The microwave station that the DC built will function as a conduit and transfer the energy channeled into those satellites, which should be enough to generate a gravitational shield roughly matching the moon's orbit. God, Garrison's so freaking awesome. And I'm going to use a voice from what I did with Sulfur. Currently, Project Aegis is in its final stages and looks to be a joint effort between the Hargan Corporation and Mao Industries. So the major issue we had is how much energy the shield would require. Right. The lunar microwave station itself will only be able to supply about half the energy we predicted it will require. That would make it very difficult to sustain the shield covering everything. Our original plan was to make use of the Macross reactor, but it's confiscated by the Titans at the same time the SDF was dissolved. Why does it say Banjo but we don't see anybody? Several days ago, they also occupied South Altea Island, where the DC HQ is located. I thought it was odd since we'd lost contact with them. And the vice president of the DC, Shu Shirakawa, is missing. His whereabouts unknown. Misaki went after him back to Aegis, but there's been no word since then. Due to that, the DC's activities are in something of a deadlock at the moment. The fact that the Titans took South Altea Island means that we must have taken control of the SRX project, since it was transferred to there. Yes, sir, the Titans have done a fine job keeping them in check. Nothing from the SRX team, plus. That kid who was piloting the SRX project's last machine has also gone missing. As things stand now, here at the DC Japan, we've barely kept Project Aegis moving. We need to somehow solve the energy issues to ensure Project Aegis' success. By doing so, we'd save the Earth sphere from the shockwave. And so, you want to make use of the super energy sources from Japan, such as neutron energy, photonic energy, gamma rays, and so on. To complete the gravitational shield, right? Sorry, I'm using different voices, but it's hard to stretch them out. Let's see. That's in a nutshell, but my calculations, by my calculations, if we take the energy sources in every super robot in Japan and channel them into the microwave station... Banjo, we've got problems! What's wrong, Judah? Quattro, you're awfully worked up. The Titan's forces have broken through Asia's defenses and started attacking the Far East base and the EOT facility. Bing! What'd you say? So those blasted Titans have invaded Japan at last. Quicker than I expected. Could this be a preemptive strike against the Preventers? Sir Banjo. Yeah, no doubt about it. They want to take Project Aegis over for themselves. So that means the reason the Titans haven't interfered in Japan up until now was to let Project Aegis move as far as the final stages. So the Titans have been using us to further their own hands. What a bunch of dirty crooks! Garrison, get me whatever info you can on the Titans' tactical movements, on the double. At once, sir. Judah, Quattro, if you two go with Peru and get your mobile suits ready for battle, there's no doubt they'll show up here too. What about the Far East base and the other labs? Can we really just ignore them like that? Right now, defending this place takes priority, and there are still plenty of pilots stationed in the other areas, like Koji Shinobu and Kenichi, and so on. Dr. Satomi, I'm returning to the lab. That's a good idea. There's a good chance that they come under attack from them. Which did happen. An enemy attack! The Titans! They've gotten here already! Alright, time to sortie! Now we get ready for battle! Chapter 2, Bearing Disgrace. Alright, now let's get this underway. Again, I looked up, so the skill point for this is that after we defeat all the enemies here during the second wave, we have to kill all the Titans within 3 turns. Which shouldn't be too bad of a problem. It's just, I want to try and get Quattro to live. Ah, damn it. Stupid button. Alright. Yeah, at least it's not a Titan's machine. Could that be... Quattro, you recognize it? Yes, it's like the Nubian Connection's a crime syndicate. Nubia Connection? Crime syndicate? What are guys like that doing here? Maybe they're with the Titans. Maybe. Even the Haran Corporation's intel network doesn't have much on them. They could share the same goal at least. Taking control of Project Aegis. Intercept them, everyone! Roger! Hey, Judah, there's something I want to ask. What is it? We're about to go into battle. What's that? Oh, it's a container. It might have something in it. So how about we pick it up? Okay, got it. Now it's time to kick some arse. Of course, moving Daitarn 3 because he's my favorites. Let's see. I'll get the Gundams ready to intercept. You are on a separate plan. You go all the way over here. Plan with him, with Hayato, is to get him all the way at least right here. So when the enemies come in, or not the enemies, but when our backup comes in, within the first turn, he should be able to turn into Getter 1. Alright, let's see. Bring Peru over here. There we go. And again, my little goal for now is to make sure that he doesn't die, Sandrock. And his mech's cool and everything, but I seem to have a freaking hard as hell time keeping this guy alive, even when I'm practicing. I did this 3 times, and so far 3 out of 3 he manages to die. So let's hope I can change that up this time around, now that I'm recording. So, woo! Alright, again, these little bugs are just will builders at this point. Daitarn 3 can easily take care of them. But I'm going to try to slowly draw them out so I can get a little bit more time before the enemies attack. Alright, he'll grab this one, which should be a repair kit. That's... yes, alright. If I remember, we get a repair kit and a dual sensor in this one. I'll have Peru grab that one. There we go. Dual sensor. Yes! Dun, 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 dun. Oops, wrong button. Alright, by the next turn he should be where he needs to be. Get the gundams lined up on the water, because then they can start wiping them all out. There we go. And Titan 3 already moved, so now we just gotta end the turn. Again, this one's not too bad, but it's just preparing for it. Because again, Titan 3 will kill these things with one Titan cannon, which we're gonna get to see. Let's go! Dun, dun. Come on. 1, 2, 3! God, I love his theme song. Even though these enemies are just retarded. At best, even with the critical, they shouldn't do too much damage to him at all. 3,500. Now, come on. Shoot him down with your foot. Again, that just reminds me so much of Legos. Yes! Even Titan 3's weaker attacks should be able to easily wipe these guys out. So by the time the enemies come here, he'll have a nice chunk of will. Bring it on, weakling. But let's see. Counter. I'll try Sun Laser. Wait a second. How much energy does that cost? 20. I'm gonna try Big Web just for the fun of it. I don't think I've seen this move before. And I'm gonna be a little sparse on energy because I want to use his Sun Attack when he gets a chance. Especially when he gets those freaking Gundam units. Or not Gundam, but mobile suits. Those things are annoying. Come on. Daitarn! Big Web! It's a boomerang. Wow, that's really it? I honestly expected him to shoot a web like Cyrax. Mortal Kombat reference for those of you who don't know Mortal Kombat. Which at this point is kind of hard because that game is selling amazing. And the fact that it's fun as hell too. Although I still can't get used to the 360. Alright, Titan Cannon, but we've seen the animation already. There we go. Wait, did that not kill him? Let me see. Well, oh, I missed. I'll be a son of a bitch. Alright, come on. Again, I need to draw them in with Titan 3. Okay, hold on, let's see. Spirits. Detonate. Bless. This may be a little more difficult than I expected to keep them alive. Let's see. Focus. Focus. I'm gonna rearrange the lineup. Here we go. Sandrock be right there. And you're pretty good where you're at. There we go. Now let's get over to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I moved that in 3, so... Yeah, that's all I can do for this turn. Alright, so if I can kill off these, at least 3 of them this turn, then I can at least distract one and get it close to me. And Titan Slash time. I love that move. Yes, Slash, Hammer, and Javelin. Oh, my favorite moves from him. Yes! Now, in case you haven't noticed, Titan 3 is one of my favorite super robots. And my first time ever seeing him was in this game too, so I'm kind of like disappointed that when I play the newer ones, you don't see him really that much. At least in the Game Boy Advance one I played and the DS one that I played. Alright, come on. Do it! Kneecaps. If I ever had a super robot, I'd want him to hide stuff inside his knee. So far, I've only seen 2 supers really hide, you know, weapons in their kneecaps, and yes, that's incredibly bad rape right there. But yes, either way, very few that, you know, technically use their kneecap to hold items. I'm trying to think. One is Titan 3, and I think the other one is a Great. Alright, let's see. New move. Daitarn Hammer! Lower accuracy, but it should hit. Worst comes to worst, during the last enemy, I'll probably just defend or something like that, just so I can get Daitarn 3 in position. You're doing jack. You can't defeat this super samurai. Daitarn Hammer! Which I never understood why it's called hammer when it's technically a mace. A kick-ass mace. There we go, another enemy down. I'm gonna try and show off all his moves while I can, because he's my favorite. I don't really know too much about the other Gundams. Attack, you ass. Stupid bugs. Alright, let's see. Daitarn Hammer, Daitarn Javelin. Yeah, I'll just have him use Daitarn Hammer, should be more than enough. Turn the animation off. Yes, hit. Critical hit. Very nice. Alright, now next turn, if he attacks Daitarn 3, just gonna defend and get him into position. Everyone else is good, so there's no really need to move him. Alright, come on. Stupid bug. Let's see, defend. I want to be close enough to the water's edge so that when the enemies come that they can attack Daitarn 3 as well and kick some ass. Let's see, what are his spirits by chance? Guts. Alright, worst comes to worst, he can heal himself. Let's see, Daitarn Hammer. Wait, before that, when I kill him, that's when the enemies start flooding in, so... Your spirit. Focus. This should work, because if I remember correctly, it lasts for one full turn. Your turn and the enemy's turn. Alright, so here we go. They're all focused up. Now it's time to hammer this sucker. Wait, maybe... Web can hit from here. I'll take the risk. Nah. Again, I want this to go well, because my last time didn't go well. Alright, Daitarn Hammer. Hit. I'm gonna say, if that missed, oh, I'd be so freaking pissed. Alright, here we go. Now the real fight starts. What was their deal? They ignored their own numbers. Dot. Even Nubia's on the move. Just like Isaac said. Guys, they've detected several mechs approaching at high speeds. What? The Titans? Yes! Zeta and Victory! Could it be? Camille and Uso? It's been a while, Judah. I guess you've gotten serious about helping out. Same to you. I'd heard you'd gone missing after the Londo Bell broke up. Hey, Uso! Are Shakti and Carl doing okay? Well... Rio, is the lab safe? Yeah, we drove the Titans back when they came, but the Far East base... One moment, there's another reading! Now is the Titans. Nothing too strong. At least other than the ones in the back. Titans reinforcements! Or Titans forces, my bad. It's been a while, Londo Bell leftovers. That voice! Yazan, you're alive? Sorry, but I'm tough to kill. The Jupertinians got destroyed, but I managed. Camille! What is it, Judah? There's a gold MS with them, isn't that... let's see how you say his name. Hayaku Shiki. Again, I probably got the name wrong. Hakushiki! No way! Is that you, Lieutenant Quattro? That's right, Banjo. No, why would you work for the Titans? ... That's gotta be a lie! Lieutenant Quattro, you've turned on us? Banjo, Judah, I'd rather not get involved in a pointless fight with you. Hand over the mechs in DC Japan to the Titans and leave Project Aegis to them. Lieutenant Quattro, you can't seriously say something like that! Camille, I'm asking you nicely. Do as he says. Even you, Emma? Why? Please, tell us why you would ever help the Titans! Hold it, Uso! Banjo? And Kazooie? Lieutenant Quattro, I'm sure that you have your reasons, but what are they really after? Now isn't the time for arguments. We should make sure Project Aegis succeeds. If the Titans do it, and it succeeds, they'll control the world after that. We didn't put our blood, sweat, and tears into the Balmer War for that. And we shouldn't be taking responsibility for the state of affairs. But if the project gets delayed by fighting, it'll all be meaningless. Earth's safety takes top priority, but that can't be their only reason. Something is forcing them to cooperate with the Titans. That's most likely. Still, no word from Isaac though. What to do? Shall I make a gamble? Enough yapping! If you don't do as we say, we'll take DC Japan by force! You know the drill, Commander or Lieutenant Quattro. No need to go easy on them. ... She's gonna cry. Garrison, take Dr. Satomi and the others to evacuate DC Japan. Very well, if you can get them out via the secret highway within 3 minutes. Excellent. Guys, we've got to buy time for 3 minutes. Then leave DC Japan. What? We're escaping? Banjo, are you serious? What will become of Project Aegis? It won't matter even if they take DC Japan. The moon is where it'll happen. Besides, what we need are Daitarn and the Getter, Aegis' energy sources. So if we flee, it'll cause problems for them, and they won't be expecting it. They must have a plan to take the microwave station too. We can't allow that. I understand, but how long must we run and hide? Are they that dangerous? Ryoma, I know how you feel, but we'll get our chance. Just be patient. Roger. Okay, everyone, buy time for 3 minutes. Understood. Now how the big battle goes down. And I get the first turn this time. Let's see, it's a beam weapon. This is not a beam weapon. So let's see. High beam saber on the Gundam Mark II. Ready? Go! Let's go, Judah. Use your power. Yes! Critical strike on the first one. We are off to a banging good start. I'm down. Sorry. Take over for me. Boosh. Nice. Let's see you, buddy. Heat shuttle. Yeah, I'm gonna have you go after the weak ones for now. The character units are gonna be the pain in the ass, but might as well take out these little ones while you can. Especially for you, because they're gonna aim for you up the yin-yang. Because you can't dodge for crap. So might as well hit the enemy that can't hit you back. Although I'm still curious why he doesn't have focus. Everybody else does, but him. Alright, another enemy bites the dust. Alrighty, let's go. Peru 2. I'm pretty sure that's her name. There's Peru. Okay. Let's see, attack. Funnels. Beam gun. I guess I'll go for the funnels for now. Wait, it's beam-based attack, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see. Yep. Let's take out this guy in the back. Again, they're all just gonna attack you either way, so it doesn't really matter where you attack them, just as long as you can at least take down one. Now, Creep them! With your funnels! Yes! Another one bites the dust. Alright, let's see. The machines down here all attacked. Titan 3 took out that one thing. Now it's time for Getter. Combine! Ha 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 ha. Time to move out. I'm trying to think. They don't have Excel, do they? Let's see. Vigor, Strike, Alert, Guts, Spirit. Damn. Alright, might as well move. Let's go, Getter Dragon. Let's see. He can form change. I forgot. Spirit. Well, let's see his movement. He could probably get into the thick of battle. But in this form, I don't think you'll really need it. Let's see. Wait. Uso. Slowly move down here. I don't think you're going to be able to get even much battle time at all. Let's see. Marbit. He's coming on here slowly. Those other Gundams will take the main brunt of the force. And for now, because I don't want the video running too long, I'm going to make a quick save, and then we're going to stop for today. Or at least right now, I'm probably going to record in a little bit again anyway. Again, this is pretty fun. Let's see, save complete. Continue. Alright, we'll continue when I get back, or when later today. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye!